When most people think of Antarctica, they imagine an endless landscape of snow, towering glaciers, and freezing winds. It feels like the most lifeless place on Earth, a frozen desert where almost nothing can survive. But what if that icy surface is hiding something extraordinary? What if beneath kilometers of solid ice lies an entire world that almost no human has ever seen? It sounds like the beginning of a science fiction movie, but it's actually real. Scientists have discovered rivers, lakes, mountains, valleys, strange ecosystems, and even living organisms hidden beneath Antarctica's massive ice sheet. Some of these places have been sealed off from the outside world for hundreds of thousands, or even millions of years. So what's really down there? And how can anything survive in complete darkness under so much ice? That's what we're exploring today. Antarctica is the fifth largest continent on Earth, and about 98% of it is covered by ice. In some places, that ice is more than 4 kilometers thick. If you were standing on the surface, you'd actually be standing on top of a gigantic frozen blanket that hides the land beneath. Because the ice is so thick, we can't simply look underneath it. Scientists have to rely on radar, satellites, seismic surveys, and carefully drilled ice cores to understand what's below. Over the past few decades, these technologies have completely changed our picture of Antarctica. Instead of finding a flat sheet of rock, researchers discovered a surprisingly complex landscape. Perhaps the most astonishing discovery beneath Antarctica is the existence of hundreds of hidden lakes. These aren't frozen solid. They're actually filled with liquid water. How is that possible in one of the coldest places on Earth? The answer lies in pressure and heat. The immense weight of the ice above creates enormous pressure, lowering the freezing point of water. At the same time, heat slowly rises from Earth's interior. Together, these conditions allow water to remain liquid even beneath kilometers of ice. Scientists have identified more than 400 subglacial lakes across Antarctica. The largest of them is Lake Vostok, buried beneath nearly 4 kilometers of ice. It's about 250 kilometers long and has likely been isolated from the rest of the world for at least 15 million years. That means its water may have remained untouched since long before humans even existed. The obvious question is whether anything could actually live in such an isolated place. Surprisingly, the answer appears to be yes. Researchers studying water samples and sediments have found evidence of microbial life in several subglacial lakes. These tiny organisms survive without sunlight, relying instead on chemical reactions involving minerals in the rocks below. Instead of photosynthesis, they use a process called chemosynthesis, similar to microbes living around deep-sea hydrothermal vents. This discovery changed the way scientists think about life itself. For decades, sunlight was considered essential for sustaining ecosystems. But Antarctica proved that life can adapt to conditions that seem almost impossible. These microscopic organisms may have evolved separately for incredibly long periods, making them some of Earth's most isolated living creatures. Studying Antarctica isn't just about understanding ice. It's also about understanding Earth's history. The sediments trapped beneath the ice preserve records of ancient climates stretching back millions of years. By analyzing these layers, scientists can learn how temperatures changed, how ice sheets grew and shrank, and how Earth's environment responded to natural climate shifts. Some researchers believe the hidden lakes may even contain clues about what Antarctica looked like before it froze over. Around 90 million years ago, Antarctica wasn't the frozen wilderness we know today. Fossils show that forests once covered parts of the continent, with rivers flowing through landscapes inhabited by dinosaurs and early mammals. The continent has undergone one of the most dramatic transformations in Earth's history. It's easy to think of Antarctica as nothing more than a giant block of ice, but beneath that frozen surface lies one of the most mysterious places on Earth. Hidden mountain ranges, flowing rivers, ancient lakes, strange microbes, and landscapes untouched for millions of years remind us that our planet still holds incredible secrets. Every expedition uncovers new pieces of this hidden world, showing that even in places we thought we understood, nature can still surprise us. Antarctica isn't just a frozen continent, it's a reminder that discovery doesn't always require traveling to another planet. Sometimes the greatest mysteries are waiting beneath our feet, hidden under kilometers of ancient ice. And perhaps the most exciting part is that we've only just begun to explore what's down there.